joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets against the Brooklyn Nets. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. It'll be the Nets off the tip. No shortage of speed on the court tonight, Clark. Both of these teams can do damage on the break.
And I don't know anybody who loves basketball that doesn't love this kind of matchup. Get your track shoes on and keep your head out of the popcorn. They're getting up and down in windshield wiper fashion.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. We've got Cameron Johnson, Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's B in at the 1. So much has been made about MP joining this team, Grant. But if you talk to him, he knows it all comes down to winning.
And that's the mentality he needs to have. Everyone wants him to win and win fast, but ultimately, players like MP are judged by how many rings they collect.
Here's B. The Hornets making their last shot. Pass to Bridges. Launches it. It's rebounded by Charlotte. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
And they'll meet 3 times overall. A little bit of a tone setter here tonight.
First time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better. And that could make it easier down the road.
Finney-Smith, a screen. Here's B. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Pass to Williams. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the basket by Charlotte. Here's B. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, number 11. At the line.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Clark, when it comes to Charlotte, their roster's skewed to the young side for a few seasons now.
And that lack of experience is part of the reason they've struggled for a while now, B.A. Young teams inevitably must go through growing pains. Charlotte's had a tough time finding stability.
Here's B, following the bucket by the Hornets. To the paint. And the basket by Bridges.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Johnson. Back to Williams. That one goes in. Williams has got 6.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4 or 5.
Down low. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's B. Last game out, he had 44. 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. Well, you look at Claxton, topping the chart with his efficiency.
And last year, he led the league in field goal percentage, allowing the game to come naturally and taking whatever opposing teams gave to him.
Here's Miller. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. And the basket by Bridges.
You know, since entering the league, Bridges has really worked tirelessly on his game, especially the 3-point shot, and you see the results of that labor.
Has to be. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Deflected. Here's Ntilikina. Here's Miller. He puts up a three. Rebounded by Johnson. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's B. Finney Smith, a screen. The shot by B, no good.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
To the inside, Miller, and he buries his first look.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
The Nets have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's B. Pass to Claxton. And here's Johnson. Finney Smith, a screen. Into the lane to stop the run. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Really love how active Finney Smith is. Exceptional job cutting to the right spot in the pick and rolls.
Here's Ntilikina. On the wing, Rozier. Bridges, a screen on Bridges. And it's Charlotte with another.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's B. Screen by Claxton. Here's B. Nails it from beyond the arc. B's got 7.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Hornets with a lead. Pass to Williams. Bridges with it. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Bridges against Rozier. Here's B. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. 9 points in the game.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Bridges, a screen on Johnson. Bridges outside. From outside the arc. Brooklyn with the board. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Miller's got his second basket on the night.
And there's a reason Miller was a volume three-point shooter in college, because he's extremely accurate.
Bridges outside. Has to be. Finney Smith, a screen. Here's B. He's got 9. Shoots over Bridges. Bridges knocks it loose.
And the way they attacked the glass was absolutely infectious, finishing in the top 10 in total rebounding in the league.
And yeah, they love to get out in the open floor. That's what this roster was constructed to do. And the Hornets making a change here. Hayward's checked in. And a change for the Nets. Dinwiddie's checked in. Hayward against Dinwiddie. Pass to Ntilikina. Here's Miller. Fires the 3. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here's B. Here's Claxton. Williams defending. Now here's Claxton. Defense is right there. Has to be. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Clark, being that we're early in the season, what would you say to teams that have gotten off to rough starts?
Well, I think you got to keep your eye on the big picture, Brian. I mean, the season has just started, and there's plenty of time to get things right. No reason to panic. You got to stay even-keeled here.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Miller, the pass to Ntilikina, to the middle. Here's Hayward, got a hand on it. Now here's Dinwiddie. Inside, here's B. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. B's got 13.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Ntilikina. Screen by Bridges. On the take. Ntilikina misses.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Now Dinwiddie. Outside Johnson. Tipped. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Here's Hayward. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
So it's Brooklyn now. After the basket by Charlotte. Dinwiddie, no good. Dinwiddie against Hayward. Bridges, a screen on Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Takes the three. Brooklyn with the board. Here's B. He's got 13. Now Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's B.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Oh, Hayward with some nice D. Charlotte has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. B, the pass to Dinwiddie. Pass to B. And Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. So both teams changing. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Rozier, the pass to Washington. And a missed layup.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And so in the game for the Nets, Dinwiddie and Bridges, they're the 2 and the 3. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Trendon Watford. And it's B in at the 1. Good work there as it goes.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Ntilikina, the pass to Richards. Here's Rozier. Pass to Miller. Lets the 3 fly. B grabs the board. The Nets have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. You know, when you look at Brandon Miller's skill set, this guy has the potential to be an elite scorer.
And that's why so many are excited about him. A 3-level scorer who possesses impressive length and a quick release. BA, this kid is special.
Just 4 to shoot. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
That was a case of getting too comfortable with a big lead. Even against a lesser team, you can't take anything for granted in this league. And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Finney-Smith passes to B. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to B. Watford with a screen. Here's B. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Wednesday, they'll start out on the road to play the Rockets in Houston. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Richards' shot is off.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Rozier, the pass to Richards. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And how about their shot blocking tonight? I mean, creating doubt every time the ball goes up. They're there lurking.
Watford with a screen. 6 to shoot. B, pass to Watford. And today's team's all looking to space the floor with shooters, Clark. Thinking back, you ever wonder why it took so long to catch on?
I haven't thought about it in that context, BA, but I think part of it is you got to have a lot of shooters to take advantage of it first and foremost. And now, again, with the likes of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Damian Lillard and so many other outstanding perimeter shooters, more and more of those guys are coming into the league and following their example.
Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's B. 15 points in the game. Bridges misses.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Ntilikina, the pass to Rozier. Shoots over Bridges, and that one's long.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
The shot by B, no good. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Miller. To the paint. Here's Williams. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Williams has got 8 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
There's a screen. Here's Watford. Claxton with it. Williams defending. Claxton passes to B. Back to Claxton. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. BA, he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie.
Started out strong from three-point land, hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
For 3, Bridges. Williams grabs the board.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Now here's Rozier. 5 points in the game. Miller. 3-pointer, no good. Brooklyn trailing. Here's B. Pass to Claxton. Down low. It's stolen. Rozier against Bridges. Now here's Williams. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Miles Bridges checked in for Washington. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie comes in for Bridges. Now here's Finney-Smith. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Rozier from outside. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
To me, this is Rozier's game in a nutshell. A confident, quick-thinking, shoot-first point guard.
Finney-Smith the screen. Dinwiddie with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
And the third team foul. At the line for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton. Going to the line, shooting 2.
First one falls. Second free throw, no good. The Hornets with a lead. Inside, here's Bridges. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Bridges has gotten his third basket of the night. Dinwiddie against Rozier. Throws it up high.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom! Lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Bridges with it. Finney-Smith's there. Bridges passes to Miller. Shot clock at 5. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Nick Claxton.
Tough move by Miller, having to absorb the foul while taking his shot. Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And the Nets making a change here. Bridges is checked in. Here's B. He's got 15. No good on the triple.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Bridges passes to Miller. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
To the paint. Here's Bridges. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Two minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Miller. 10 points for him. Williams passes to Bridges. Sinks the tray. Bridges has got 10 points.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
Screen by Claxton. Has to be from deep three-point land. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Bridges. He's coming off a 25-point game against Detroit. Three-pointer Rozier. Count it. His 4th bucket in 8 shots.
Hey, I saw that coming from a mile away. I tell you, Rozier wanted to rise to the challenge of their last 3 to see who owns the arc.
Here's B. He's got 18. Johnson passes to Bridges. Shoots over Rozier. Bridges misses.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
To the left side wing. Here's Miller. No good with the triple.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Yes, it's good. B's got 20 points. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Rozier with it. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Five to shoot. Misses from short range.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And so it's Charlotte with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. More 2K action in just a moment.
You can point to their long-range shooting as the main problem area. They're taking a lot of threes, and their percentage is hovering in the...
And switching things up. That does it for halftime.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Rozier is the 2 with Miller at the 3. Then it's Miles Bridges, and it's Ntilikina in at the point guard position. That's the Hornets 5. Rozier can't get it to go. And Brooklyn's shooting 41% in this game. It's Bridges on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's B, screened by Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. B. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Number 11.
First one falls for him.
Shooting 2.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's Charlotte with it. They've led by as many as 11. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road.
First team foul.
Miller, the pass to Rozier. It's Bridges on the wing. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Bridges against Rozier for 3. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Rozier. Rozier's got his 6th assist of the night. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Finney-Smith is screened.
Hornets foul call. Miller, first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's B. And he banks in the layup. B's got 24.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Now here's Bridges. Back to Rozier. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point land. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Here's B. He's got 24. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Number 11. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Rozier against Bridges. Miller, the pass to Ntilikina. Screen by Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry.
Defensively, this is what Finney-Smith gives you. A guy who can match up against just about anybody. Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
B, pass to Finney-Smith. Here's B. Pass to Johnson. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. And the basket by B. B's got 28 points for the game.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Screen by Bridges. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Ntilikina. To stop the drought. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Finney-Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Stolen by Bridges. Now the Hornets moving it up. Ntilikina, the pass to Bridges. Again, the miss by the Hornets. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's B. 28 points for him. Claxton passes to Johnson. buries it from 3. Johnson's got 8.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Rozier can't get it to go.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Here's B, and there's the drive, and a nice finish on the layup. B's got 10 points in just the second half.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over. And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago. Number 5, Brooklyn.
Just so efficient from downtown last season. The threes are a big part of this team's offensive game plan.
Rozier against Bridges. To win the cold spell. And the finish by Rozier as he lays it in. He's got 13.
One of the things coaches like is aggressive players. Rozier is that in spades.
Has to be. Now Claxton. Here's B. 30 points in the game. 5 to shoot. He takes it in. Oh, Williams with the block.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
At the line,
Charlotte has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Pass to Bridges. Rozier from outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Here's B, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside, Williams. Here's Ntilikina. Back to Williams. Outside for Rozier. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Charlotte trailing. Outside, Williams. Pass to Rozier. 2 points. That one goes. Rozier's got 15. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
Here's B. Here he goes.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Pass to Miller.
First in blocks, 4th in opponent field goal percentage, and they cracked the top 5 for team three-point percentage. That gave them such an edge on the offensive end, forcing the defense to come out and cover them at the arc.
And they wanted to make an impact on the defensive end and accomplish that goal. First in the league in blocks, a defensive powerhouse. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Williams. Brooklyn with the board. B's got 7 rebounds in the game. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Claxton up top. Now here's Finney-Smith. Here's B. 32 points in the game for him. And they pick up 2.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappear. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Finney Smith, a screen. Here's B. Williams grabs the board. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Richards is checked in for Charlotte. And the Nets also making a change. Watford's checked in. Ntilikina, the pass to Miller. It's Bridges on the wing. Hayward outside. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hayward's got 5 now.
Boy, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
An all-star back in 2017, Gordon Hayward remains a quality player, Clark.
Yeah, you know, because of his versatility, I think it allows him to still be a high-level player, even now that he's not as ball-dominant as he was in Utah. He still contributes and does so effectively.
Clock at 2. Finney Smith's shot is off. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Here's Ntilikina. Out to the wing. Miller, the pass to Bridges. Here's Hayward. And he hits it to tie the game. Hayward's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Hey, you know, this is what you like about Gordon Hayward. He can score from anywhere on the floor.
Pass to B. Going inside. Here's Watford. Here's B. He's got 34. Dinwiddie, no good. Knocked away. And here is Hayward. He's marked by Finney Smith. Pass to Miller. B, the pass to Watford. He got a piece of it. Here's Ntilikina.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter. Miller can't get it to go. The Nets have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Dinwiddie with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively, and it's good for 2. B's got 16 in the second half.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Here's Miller, covered by Johnson. Miller, the pass to Bridges, over Finney Smith. Charlotte again missing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Pass to B. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mikal Bridges comes in for Johnson. Now here's Rozier. He's got 15.
And Rozier seeing the floor that well makes everything easier for him and his team.
The Nets with the lead. Here's B. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Bridges has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Now here's Martin. Still no points. Rozier can't get it to go. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's B. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way. He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Over to the wing. Here's B.
Rozier, great quickness. When he's focused and locked in, he can run you down and does not back off at all.
The third quarter comes to a close. Nets out in front, up by 6. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And with these teams locked in a very close. Bridges, he's checked in for Washington. Miller comes in for Hayward. And it's Ntilikina in for Martin. Scoring in the NBA is the highest it's been in over 50 years, Clark. You think it's time for some rule changes to help the defense?
You know, I'm not sure where you would go in that regard because every rule change, for the most part, has certainly tilted towards the offense recently. And I don't necessarily have a problem with that. The NBA has made it clear that entertainment is a core pillar, and appeasing and appealing to their fans is a huge driver, and that means more offense as opposed to more defense.
So on the floor for Brooklyn, Dinwiddie and Bridges, they're the 2 and the 3. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's B in at the point. Richards with a screen. Rozier, the pass to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside, here's Richards. Some solid defense from Claxton. The Nets have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. And he drives in. Outside Finney-Smith. No good from outside.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Bridges, a screen on Bridges. Here's Miller. He's guarded by Bridges. Ntilikina, the pass to Richards. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Ntilikina working in the pick and roll, fun to watch. Excels at firing passes through the defense right on time.
Dinwiddie passes to B. Hornets with the rebound.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Here's Ntilikina. Rozier outside. 4-3, and the three-pointer goes. Rozier's got 8 points here in the quarter.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Dinwiddie against Rozier. And he's going for the lob!
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Miller. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. The Nets have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. To the middle. Bridges outside. Back to Finney-Smith. Now here's Dinwiddie. Pounded by Rozier. Screen by Bridges. For 3, Dinwiddie. The Hornets pull it in. Bridges has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Steps back and fires. Rozier can't get it to go. Brooklyn has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Inside. Here's B. Count it. B's got 42 in the game.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell him simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And the Hornets making a change here. Williams is checked in. And a change for the Nets. Johnson, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well here's a summary of what Steve Clifford went over with his team during the break. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart, show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's B. Oh, Williams with the block. Here we go. Tries to break his ice. Jump shot is good.
As a rookie, Miller is already a 3-level scorer.
The Nets have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Here's B. Outside Johnson. Has to be. And here's Finney-Smith. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 8 now.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Williams a screen on Bridges. Rozier, the pass to Ntilikina. Down low. He tries for 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Here's B. Here's Claxton. And he jams it home with authority. And here's Rozier. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Ntilikina. There's the 3. The rebound by Bridges.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Here's B. From the low block. Nifty move. And the layup is up and in. B's got 44.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for the Nets.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense. And it led to a lot of good looks.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And what a huge performance it was for B.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Charlotte again missing.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Here's B. Outside Finney-Smith. Here's B. 4 on the clock. Misses the 3. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Now here's Bridges. Claxton up top. Pass to B. And he drops in the layup off the glass. B's got 46.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Drains the triple.
Yeah, I like the feel Ntilikina showed there. I mean, nice sense of where he was and what was available.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building